Hello friends, I wanted to take this chance to give my thanks and to talk to you a bit about the future. I thought this footage of Alice and myself dangling precariously over a carnival as we headed forwards towards something on the horizon outside of our control seemed like the most apt metaphor for this channel and the world right now in particular. It seemed so apt, in fact I filmed it in August pretty much for this exact talk. Also, my video schedule was drastically altered by a sudden work trip. Good for a chance to write while I'm gone for a few weeks, bad for recording and video. So you get this spiel with the video I took for exactly this sort of talk. And it's good timing for this first announcement. First off, I wanted to announce that I've become part of the YouTube Partner Program. All of your diligent viewership, likes, comments, and subscriptions have helped me make it there, and I thank you all. Will this change much in terms of my content? Besides one change that I'll get to? Probably not, but I did think it was a good time to discuss goals. Goals are important, and I wanted to talk about why, plus share my own. If old man Cheshie could start by giving you one piece of advice, it's to be honest with your goals. Even if only to yourself, but hopefully to everyone. And not just the goal itself, but what you think that goal will bring you, because that is often the real goal. This isn't always easy. Sometimes our goals feel selfish or shallow, but trust me, it's better than lying to others, or even worse, to yourself. Like imagine your goal is to climb Mount Everest, for example. You train, you plan, you suffer, and when you finally reach the peak, you look over, and you realize that you climbed the wrong mountain. Sure, you made it to the top of this mountain, but it didn't get you what you really wanted. If anything, it hurts more than climbing the right mountain and not making it all the way up. It's almost an empty victory, and that will eat you up inside. When you're not honest about your goals, the same thing can happen. I saw that with people in cosplay who really wanted to be quote-unquote cosplay famous from their private complaints, but kept hiding it under, oh, I'm just doing it for the love of cosplay, in public. At the same time, not getting recognition burned them out. Now, I'm not saying that was a good or a noble goal, but the people who were upfront about that fared much better towards their goal because they weren't hindered by stating differently, but more importantly, didn't end up with the hollow feeling of getting what they said they wanted, only to confront the fact it wasn't what they really wanted. Heck, I know I've done that myself. And it hurts when you realize that what you said you wanted and what you thought you'd get were so far apart. So for that reason, I'm trying to be open and realistic about my goals here. Maybe one day I'll talk more about this, but for now, I think that sets the table for why I'm trying to be transparent here. First off, I have no aspiration at this point in my life being a full-time YouTuber. While it's not an impossibility, I would call it incredibly unlikely, and as long as I have my current employment, that would continue to be the case. Given the biggest of the big content creators seem to be desperately trying to find alternative income or business ventures, I would say any such goal like that would be unrealistic. Jumping in right now as a YouTube video essayist would be akin to a dinosaur being born as a big glowing meteorite heads right towards the Gulf of Mexico. You might remain, but the viability days here seem very numbered. Maybe if I ever enter a semi-retired stage, I could consider content as a full-time side gig. But right now, pending an astounding breakthrough in audience, that's not going to happen. I've got better odds playing the lottery, and I don't buy lottery tickets. So I will continue to make videos at the pace I'm able to do so, based on balancing my job, my life, and my seemingly bizarre drive to make YouTube videos. So if my job were to vanish, maybe I'll have a burst of videos, but somehow I don't see the landscape of this channel ever getting to the point of keeping a roof above my head. This stuff is all too niche, and I don't want to be a content farm. So what is my goal here? Frankly, I just want to see how far I can take this. How weird can this experiment get? I've been in all sorts of strange situations, run with various shades of weird my entire life. And now, well, I'm having fun, and I want to try the YouTube video ride. Maybe sometime we'll share more on those past adventures. I promise to go places. But really, balancing real life and YouTube, I just want the moment where I'm on a video work conference call, someone spots the silver play button in the background, and has questions I only answer with a smile. But first, I got 95,000 subscribers to go. Minor details, we'll get to it. So that's my goals on the table. I want to see how far this ride goes and where it takes me, pure and simple. As for joining partners in monetization, well, my logic there is simple. By making it barely earning for me, it makes it barely profitable for YouTube too. So I'll play by those rules and see if the machine pushes me forward. Speaking of the rules of YouTube, one thing I'll mention is this. I have various weird videos involving audio, either ASMR or other audio experiments, and those will be coming soon on my new side channel, Cheshie's Rabbit Hole. Why? Because YouTube craves audience stability for a channel, and if you have material all over the map, it'll make the algorithm even less likely for them to show your videos to others. So the ASMR and other weird content, stay tuned on my new channel for that weirdness. Ever wanted to hear binaural audio of Akihabara in the rain? I've got it. Weird ASMR recordings of me saying things? Even some RP? Gonna happen. Just not here. Here I'll talk more about fandom, furry or otherwise, culture and other more video essay topics, and I'd love for you to stick around. And if you've been waiting for me to get extra weird, well, now there's a new place as time permits. Besides that, what's next for me? Well, I've got Vernal Equinox coming up soon, and along the way, a bunch of video ideas in the works. Anyway, unlike this ride at the CNE in Toronto, we're not touching down anytime soon, and I hope you stay with me on this ride. It can only get weirder from here, right? So once again, thanks very much to everyone for sticking around so far, and stay tuned for more to come soon, here and in Weirder Corners. Your support has made all this possible. Take care, and hope to see you down the rabbit hole. Cheshie out.